Hi, and welcome to another Q&A session. Continuing from my last video post, from questions from a newsletter subscriber in the UK, Chris. His next question is, are we meant to be placid, accepting, non-judgmental, and loving in place of all evil, aggression, and negativity, even to the point of experiencing pain, harm, or even death when attacked? And my answer is, to some degree, yeah. Because when you get down to it, when you remove all the thick layers of the veils that cover us to who we really are, to the very essence, I mean, there's really no human words to describe it, but the best ones that can describe it would probably be unconditional love. So that might be very difficult for one to understand when they're being attacked, whether physically or verbally. But again, when you act from a foundation of love and kindness, rather than anger and violence, you can make a world of a difference in whatever situation comes about. So, so as you get healthier, or as you raise your vitality, all that negativity that someone projects towards you, or what you may have projected to others, that becomes squashed. Okay, so it goes through a filter. Your aura, your energy about you, just pretty much acts as a filter and mulches that negative energy. Okay, so it no longer phases you, and it no longer affects other people. People respond differently towards you. Okay. Next question is, I have hormone problems. Obviously, there is a mental, spiritual root cause to these hormone problems, and therefore a mental, spiritual solution. Could working with either you on the phone or a UK-based shaman, ideally from the Four Winds Society, help me here? I know the physical cause, and I am taking steps to eliminate this while supporting my adrenals, but I wanted to safely delve into the higher levels where the root cause lies. Well, Chris, definitely I would recommend you work with me rather than someone who's closer to you that does just the energy work, only because you're a fellow Czech practitioner, and I would understand more the HLC principles and the Czech principles through our training, as well as the energy work that I could definitely help you with over the phone. Okay, so you can get in touch with my office or email me if you're interested in that. Next question, charity. Is giving charity a positive thing to do? Is it helpful to those in need of help? Or once again, is it better to focus on my own state of mind and happiness? Charity is good if you feel it benefits you, if it serves you, obviously, and also if you feel it'll help somebody else. But remember, there's one caveat there, is that you can only give what you have, because when you give what you don't have, then you start causing more disharmony than harmony. So just remember that, and do whatever you feel. Follow your intuition, whatever you feel serves you the best. Next question. I've adopted a policy of simplifying my life and being selective about what I get emotionally involved with or excited about. I think this is a good policy as it helps me keep my distance from all the drama that prevents me from evolving. Is this a good policy, or am I fooling myself into thinking I'm enlightened, when really it's a case of me protecting myself because I fear being hurt by involving myself in? Yes. If that's what your intuition's telling you, and your instincts, then by all means follow it. Okay? So, and also, it does make sense to simplify your life, because we tend to lead complex lives. So a simple life is more efficient, and following your instincts or intuitions is even more important than anything else. I just want to point out to you, your instincts told you to simplify things, okay, to help you evolve. But then your ego or your mind was having you double check yourself or make you double think of whether or not you're fooling yourself, that you're enlightened. See, that's one of the duties, that's one of the side effects, so to speak, of the ego, that it does that. So just get into the habit of being aware of that, and just really go with those first instincts and follow those intuitions. Great book to read is Rudolf Steiner's Intuitive Thinking as a Spiritual Path, for more backup info on that. Last question. A spiritual or psychic friend of mine has told me I have powerful spirit guides. How can I get in touch with them? Do I ask them to come into contact with me in the expectation that the universe will give me all I ask for and that it will happen? Well, it's not exactly that you can call up a toll-free number, 1-800-SPIRIT guides, and they'll come and do whatever you ask them, like a genie in a bottle. But one thing I learned in my shaman training is if you call upon spirit, spirit will always come 100% of the time. Not sometimes, not maybe, not 90%, 100% of the time. Important thing is the other side of that coin is, if Spirit calls you, are you going to come 100% of the time? Okay? So quick story. My wife had asked our mentor, Alberto Velodo, if, because in South America there's a saying that if you need to get struck by lightning to become a shaman, to become initiated as a shaman. So Velodo says, yeah, one of my elders or mentors told me that, yeah, that could be, but most likely it's because they didn't get the message before. Okay, so if Spirit calls, make sure that you get the message and follow up on it. But definitely, if you call upon Spirit, if you call upon your spirit guides, power animals, whatever they may be, they'll come. And in fact, they're probably already with you right now. It's just that you have to get healthier to be able to sense them. And when you get healthier, you improve your vitality, and you've healed to a point that you can actually use that sixth sense, which is our intuition, as Rudolf Steiner would also say. And so I want to thank you for your questions, Chris, and I hope this was helpful for you, and for everyone else who took the time to watch these Q&A sessions on my video blog. Until next time, my next session, I will have more questions from another subscriber.